Wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Riot, brought to you by W.GG. And get your W energy drinks on at W.GG. Serious, whatever plug. I don't even care.
Yes, you do.
This Mike. And to my right, as always, Josh, Bad Karma.
Yeah.
And below me tonight, we have JAT, the maestro of music, the father of mayhem.
The Lord of Occasions.
Yeah, that too. And welcome. And we have Spicy Phil that was taking more time than Naito tonight, gentlemen. Jesus. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing all right.
I thought we were going to get GTA 6 before Phil showed up.
I do. It's very close.
I thought we were going to get GTA before Naito made it to the ring.
Well, I mean, you showing up, man, is like Naito coming to the ring. Jesus, bro.
We were laughing about that.
So,
we love
yeah,
you. We love you.
Last night I watched a little bit of New Year's Dash, and I have to say it was I like the matches, and I like the storytelling.
Yeah, I got to watch the whole thing. But before we do that, everybody, please like and subscribe. Subscribe if you want.
Your notifications as
But
well.
most definitely hit that like button. It's all a free 99s, and it helps us with the algorithm and gets everybody in here talking. So give that bionic elbow in as hard as you can, Dusty style, to that like button. Baby.
Hello.
And get your ass to the pay window.
Hello, Big Country. How are you, sir?
I have to say, though, I like the fact we're getting trolls now. I find it hilarious.
Every once in a while, they'll pop up.
Yeah, we got a lot of news to go over tonight, including we'll go over a couple of headlines here. We will talk about New Year's Dash. I don't know if Mike and myself have seen the whole thing. Phil has seen some of it so far.
I've seen all of it earlier, so I'm good.
Okay. So Josh is the only one, but we will go over. We have more storylines, more titles, more everything. New Japan is firing on all cylinders. Chris Jericho, referenced by WWE to desperately sell more tickets and screws over the fans because he doesn't show up. The Rock offered possible big money Saudi match deal.
It ain't, dude. He'll turn that down.
3 AEW talents, contracts expired. Goodbye. Who are they? We're going to talk about it all tonight.
Yeah, and cue the music. We don't have.
Yep. But remember, like and subscribe. Or Macho Man's going to come down with that horror elbow and crack them ribs just like he used to.
Yeah.
Oh, from the top rope, baby.
Cream of the crop, man.
Yep.
Just a little cream of the crop.
The cream.
Wow, you heard of Elio LaFleur?
No.
I don't know who Matt LaFleur is.
What?
Apparently, WWE has introduced a new guy named Elio LaFleur.
Okay.
I think that's Matt LaFleur.
No, Matt LaFleur is the head coach of Green Bay Packers.
You're teaching somebody?
Yeah, this sounds like a little bit of a troll job here, but I'll tell you what, since we're gonna get in depth about New Year's Dash, why don't we start with some of the basics? Yes, they used what's his face, that's the manager on SmackDown, whatever his name is, on Raw or SmackDown to do it.
And we love you for it.
But Chris Jericho, WWE Raw only was at 9,000 tickets, an anniversary show. They had the whole Stranger Things tie-in. They only had 9,000 tickets sold. Not a good number for a big venue. And they used, what's his name? The dude that's like the general manager over there?
Adam Pearce.
Yes, they used him to do a tweet about breaking the walls down, teasing that Jericho would show up, and it did sell an extra 3,000 tickets. So they technically increased themselves from an average of 9,000 attendees to 12,000.
And they got
but he said it was a Stranger Things reference.
Yeah, which is wonderful because guess what they didn't have on that show? Any actors or real tie-ins for Stranger Things. Another
well, like I said before, they're even talking about doing a Squid Games tie-in here in a couple of weeks.
Why? There's not even a new season coming up. I mean,
there is no new season. There is nothing, dude. They're trying to get any kind of buzz they can.
They are in trouble.
tune in to watch Raw.
Right. Their money is fine. Their ratings and viewership is not.
But they won't talk about that.
Oh no. Well, neither will Tony Khan. He told you he had his best year ever, and that's not true. So anyway, on the Jericho news, while we're doing this, supposedly it came out that Jericho not only is he still on the active roster, which AEW's famous for taking people up and down quick like lightning when they're on and when they're not. Other talent also get the notes of who's staying and going. While the three talent we're going to talk about are leaving because their contracts are allowed to expire, Jericho is still on the roster, and from what they're saying, he technically signed a deal in 2022 after All Out. So it doesn't look like Jericho is going anywhere. He's scheduled to be with AEW through the rest of 2026, even though he's not there and he's doing the tour. And so it doesn't look like Jericho is going to be bouncing anytime soon.
So Y2J, no Y2J for the Rumble, Devin. Sorry.
It doesn't look like it. I mean, I don't think that's going to be a swerve as much as Jericho may show up tomorrow on the Dynamite just to be like, hey, that might happen. Just to show up.
Funny. That would be funny.
He might show up just to be like, hey, you stupid idiots. And he may say, over on the other side, that was a bad idea from stupid creative. He may come on there just to clown, but it doesn't look like Jericho's rolling out in 2026. It does not at all.
Yeah, just a little bit of chips.
Little
in the club.
Lemon lime tortilla.
Yeah, little bit of the chips.
I have crackers and cheese.
You're a cracker.
You are. Thank you, Phil. I was about to say that too. You are.
Hey,
these guys.
I can get away with it.
These guys got a little bit of the chips and crackers instead of the bubbly.
I hate you guys. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Hey, Dev, what's going on?
He's mad because Y2J is up for the Rumble.
Doesn't look like you're getting Y2J because WWE kind of told a lie and seems he's still under contract with AEW. Also, out of the three talent leaving AEW, Britt Baker is not on the list but contract expired. It is not her.
Karrion Kross, CEO WWE? What the hell? He's not even with the company anymore.
It's amazing how you got played like that. But anyway, we're going to talk about the three talents that contracts were allowed to expire.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right, Mike, you didn't bother to pull up. I don't know the manager guy's name. He's got a foreign name. I don't know him.
I don't know him, but I do know Mercedes Martinez and Danhausen.
Danhausen is not on the list right now. He did not go out.
Well, his contract expires February.
Yeah, it's Matt Taven.
Yeah, that's right. Matt Taven is not a bad prospect right there. I wonder where he's gonna go.
NXT.
Well, obviously Tony Khan didn't care much about keeping the one of the ROH OGs, so much for ROH.
NXT he goes.
Oh, there that goes. But yeah, that's the three. Those three are off of the roster list. They've been moved. Talent got the memo. They're the three, and I do not know the foreign guy who he was. It was some kind of manager. No idea who that was, but they're gone. Thanks for coming.
Never trust a guy with a pink vape.
I think that's a dig at Jordan there, man.
I don't know. This one's more of the purple. This one's more of the pink. But hey, always trust a guy with either blow pop or strawberry cake. The strawberry cake, by the way, is lovely.
So are these townhouse crackers?
Yeah, this is like a double bubble. This is like chewing on a double bubble.
So we got Danhausen leaving in February, or his contract up is in February. So that's a possible. He might be able to possibly show up in the Rumble.
I don't know how they're going to use him, but supposedly WWE is taking him and they're gonna do the gimmick and they're gonna make something out of it, and he's gonna make some money. So there you go.
I'm hearing about the money.
I bet you 10-1 CM Punk put in a word for him because they're buddies. Not especially maybe even Cody. I mean, that's all friends right there. Just like I said, if Tony Khan
Well,
don't do Jay right, if Jay White is not treated right when he comes back after this injury, don't be surprised if after his contract's over he don't jump. That man
well,
is
I don't think he's friends with Cody.
he's with Punk's clique. Yeah, Danhausen there were 6 of them. Punk bought them all gifts. MJF is tight with CM Punk's clique. FTR, Danhausen, who I just named, Jay White and Juice Robinson. That was CM Punk's boys when he was controlling Collision. That was his squad. They all bought each other gifts. They all had their locker room. He was making his own clique. That was his guys.
Also, Aleister Black. He was good friends with.
That's
Aleister.
true too. That is true. And
Buddy,
he already went back, didn't he?
no, Buddy's still injured. Buddy
No,
Matthews-
not Buddy. Aleister Black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aleister
yeah,
Black,
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, he just did an ambulance match, so it's actually really good.
Yeah. Look forward we get some stories.
So Britt Baker is still on the
She's not up.
AEW roster, which is surprising.
Yes, Tony don't want to lose her. So he's gonna hang on as long as he can with that. But she is not going because the memo was not sent out. She's not on the past talent. She's on current talent list, so she's still active. Just like Jericho is.
Yeah.
Just like Jericho is.
Well, I think Jericho is up in another one that's up in February.
Supposedly, Jericho's contract that he signed in 2022 from the reports has him with AEW through 26, not counting time off. That's the latest on what's going on there. Somebody fucked up. I thought it was up this year. They saying no. Supposedly signed a multi-year deal in 22, and that would put him in. This would be if he signed in 22 in the middle of the year. I mean, that'll be year 4, right? This will be year 4. So if he signed to a 4 or 5 year deal, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Plus, all the commies took off.
His first time was a 5-year contract. I remember that. His first time.
Well, you know what? You know what would really be funny? If he retired and didn't tell nobody.
Well, that's not going to happen because, I mean, not only would Tony Khan want to maximize him and use him to do something if he's leaving, WWE wants to put that ring on him because they're running out of old school talent. That Hall of Fame, they need him. That's why they're going to want him back.
Yeah, it's not like he would have him, Big Show that can't do it.
Yeah,
because he's still signed. I guess he's doing good as a coach or something, or whatever he's doing in the back.
Yeah. You don't have much left. You have to turn to the John Cena, but you already did Batista, right? But you have to turn to the Brock Lesnar, The Rock, all of those guys are your next talent that haven't done it yet.
The Rock already retired.
The Rock never did a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame. So yeah,
and The Rock never really officially had a final match. I'm thinking he's gonna do Reigns' career for the who runs the family. That's what I'm thinking. And if it's up to Saudi, they're gonna pay for it and have it over there.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
They're supposedly having the collective in Saudi Arabia next year.
Well, you're getting the Rumble in Saudi this year.
With GCW.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Rumble is in Saudi.
The Rumble's going to be in Saudi this year. That's going to be crazy.
I hate that shit, man.
Be up at 5 a.m. trying to watch that shit.
Well, y'all have a good chance to get used to it, New Japan, because the new beginning is going to be coming in a week and a half.
The funniest thing, though, man, is here it is, January, and we're talking about the Rumble, but who's really going to watch that shit? Tell me who's really going to be in the Rumble that's already not part of that roster.
I could really care less.
I'm not going to lie.
I don't care.
The Rumble is one of, if I have to watch a WWE event, I watch the Rumble because I like watching the people come in the returns. It's exciting. It's not a wrestling match, but it's exciting. It is one of the better things to watch from WWE. Now, the problem is how many unbelievable people still left alive are you going to put in that ring? Or are we going to get a couple of in the like Saudi talents that are local that people know to pop them? I mean, how much more are you going to get? Kevin Owens is on the shelf right now.
Yeah, they tried doing that when they first got the Saudi deal to get some Saudi guys in there, and everybody's like,
Who are these fucking guys?
Yeah, who are you pretty much happened. The problem is they didn't get a big enough Saudi star. They just got a wrestling prospect. So I don't know what they would do.
Think about it like this, man. Before we talk more about everything else, who are you going to fly over to Saudi Arabia and have debut or come back out in the Rumble that's going to want to do that?
That's not named Chris Jericho to pop the whole building.
yeah,
I don't think Jericho would do it.
Oh,
Danhausen would be a good debut. That'll be his good debut right there.
Well,
I
he
wonder-
can't. He can't.
I wonder
He's
how
still
they
under
would treat
contract
him.
till February.
I wonder how the Saudi crowd would treat a Danhausen. Do they even know who Danhausen is?
Well, ain't the Rumble until March or is it the end of February?
It's this month.
Yeah,
in
it feels
January?
like it's later than normal because it's normally like it's always January, but it just feels for some reason that it's later than normal. No,
Yeah.
the one that's bothering me is AEW did Worlds. They're not doing a Revolution in January or first week of February. That's odd.
They're doing Revolution in March.
Yeah, that's odd to me because they don't have any momentum going on right now. And WWE is even though it's not going to be the greatest thing in sliced bread, their momentum starts with the Rumble and the road to WrestleMania. And 10-1, they fail or short of 1.5 storylines. But that's why we're all jacked about New Japan. They're on fire right now with matches we've never seen yet, young talent. I think I was telling Mike before Josh got in here, not comparing it to the era, but what New Japan is doing right now is very reminiscent of the Attitude Era when Vince brought in the new guys.
I could do that.
Mhm.
It's very. You have an Undertaker, an older guy. You have people like that, Shawn Michaels, that's going to be leaving. But a lot of the rosters, young guys that have been built up over the past year or two that are given. And y'all all saw. I mean, no wrestling action was. Can anyone say any of the wrestling action truly was not good at either show for New Japan?
No,
was
man.
great.
New Year's
It
Dash
was
was
awesome.
amazing. Like I said, I liked it better than Wrestle Kingdom.
Right. But what I'm saying is, can we say any match was a stinker or not up to par? Can we say that? I don't think so.
All right, I sent them the invite.
No,
Country.
no.
Yep.
I mean, they're firing like it's 2019 and the U.S. takeover again, and they're setting everything up to come to the U.S. and all of that. I mean, Mania weekend, we're gonna get New Japan and Stardom in Vegas, which I will most definitely be watching all of that and not Mania. Thank you very much. I bet Phil's doing the same.
I'll be watching the Stardom in Vegas as well.
I think I will be buying that Stardom show.
Well, it's going to be on part of the
I say,
collective.
fuck that. Let's go fly out there and go to this show, man. I say, let's go fly out there and go to this.
I don't
Bro,
want. I don't want to participate in any of the WWE bullshit.
Yeah. I'm talking about for New Japan and Stardom.
I would love to, but man, you
And
know how high. Do you know how high price?
A cheaper ticket?
Do you know how high price not only the flying but the hotels in Vegas is going to be for that week?
And they're going to be fucking sold out.
Yeah, that too. But the price is going to be so jacked for that shit.
What's up,
What's
country?
up, country?
What's up, friends? It's been a while. How is everybody? Happy New Year.
Great. Happy New Year,
Happy
man.
New Year.
Gonna
Did
do a
Ho
little-
Ho bring you some presents?
No, I got some coal with that Rose Bowl ass whipping, but that's neither here nor there. I gotta tell you something that Josh did a heel turn on me.
Oh, what did I do?
So this is just slightly off topic because I know Phil gets annoyed about football. But when the Bears won that game, Josh sent me a picture of himself.
Yeah, we all got it.
So here's the thing. Have I ever done that to you, Josh, on the Packers?
Well, I am surprised you haven't.
Okay.
Have I ever done that to you, Josh? And I'm a Packer fan.
So I just want to say that Saturday night, you're going to get some photos from me, pal.
Uh-oh.
You better not show no aspects.
Well, it depends on my mood. I am enjoying a beverage, so. But that's all. I just had to say that. I had to get that off my chest.
Yeah. What did you think, Country, of the Real Wrestling on January 4th and 5th? That put the rest to shame.
Have not watched it yet. I've been so busy with work. Like, my job right now is, I get to work. When I get to work, I have to work nonstop. It's nonstop work. There's no downtime. So when I get off, I haven't really found 4.5 hours to watch it yet.
Gotcha.
But I did watch a little bit of Raw, and when I watched it, like, I was so annoyed because of the presentation more than anything else. Like, they did a Stranger Things thing, then they cut to an interview, then they cut to another promo, then they had a women's match that wasn't half a lick, then it was another, like, the whole thing was no wrestling. There's no wrestling.
Welcome to WWE. Tell them, Phil.
That's what WWE is. They don't give a shit about the wrestling anymore.
But usually the show,
I actually enjoyed the women's tag match. That was actually really good.
The tag match was good. The main event was decent. The rest of the shit was shit.
The Punk and Breaker match was a shit show.
I was watching the crowd not get into anything. And I was watching the main event, and I'm like, man, Braun Breaker needs to be world champ.
Now is the time to pull the trigger.
It looked like Punk sandbag breaker.
You know what it is?
Punk gave him his best, man.
He's old. Like, these old dudes got to go.
Punk's body is broken down. He's not gonna. He's becoming more nostalgic.
He's hurt. He's old. He's tired.
I bought I resubscribed to New Japan World.
You're the man.
But I hate the interface on there on my Google TV. I don't like it because it used to be really user friendly, and now I'm having a hard time finding anything in English. And they've got it set up almost like Peacock. So I was looking, and some of the stuff I have to pay extra for. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'll have to show you guys one day.
Yeah, because, dude, I have the app on my smart TV, and all you do is press one button, and it automatically keeps you in English. That's it. That's all you got to do. And the main shows that happen come up first thing on the screen. All you do is click on them, and you can either choose to watch the whole show or each match. It's not very complicated at all.
And they go by episodes.
Well, the thing is, maybe I was looking through it a little too much, but, like, I saw that Wrestle Kingdom was on there, but I might watch it. I might watch it tomorrow, actually. I might watch it tomorrow because
before you watch Wrestle Kingdom, Big Country, watch New Year's Dash.
No, don't do that. That's out of order. Don't do that. I'm live.
I'll just watch Wrestle Kingdom because Thursday and Friday are college football playoffs. Saturday's the NFL playoffs. Like, NFL and football takes precedent for me at this juncture in my life, but and wrestling just has not been. Well, like I told you guys months ago, like, it's been really hard for me to just try and even get into it. But I did click on the press conference, and the one thing I will say I love about Japan is their approach to it. Like,
it feels real.
Yeah,
they treat it real.
They treat it as important. And, like, with the whole thing with Raw, I'm like, Vince McMahon did some wild stuff, but he at least would give you something, during the match or something worth a lick. And this whole thing I watched felt overproduced. Not that my expectations were high. I just want to say that it was just, like, depressing. Like, it felt too perfect, too TV show-esque, too... I don't know. It felt like we know
what you mean.
Nitro without the
we know what you we know what we know.
Matches, and then the rest of it was shit.
We know what you.
That's all there is.
We know what you mean because the whole reason WCW got over was Eric made it look raw on Nitro, and you didn't know it made it look like things weren't supposed to happen. WWE is so polished, so perfect to get the camera wire out of the way. The guy you don't accidentally see this guy or that guy. It's too much fake.
Or it's too flawless. Like, but that's where I get like, you know, I gotta find. I want to find like a hybrid of a little bit of comedy because like it works. Like Bobby Heenan, all the way. Like comedy works with wrestling, and I want good matches, but I don't want them to be doing insane moves all the time. The high impact moves have got to be special.
New Japan.
You know, but the one thing that they do in New Japan that I don't like, the one thing that they do is the spirit like chop contests, and
We
they seem
didn't.
to overdo that
didn't.
a little bit.
We didn't get that, but one time on Wrestle Kingdom,
Okay, you know, I don't want
and
to
it
see
was in
like
the middle. It was in the middle of a main event match.
like
Yep.
I know that I'm going to sound extremely ancient, but like there's a time during a match for rest hold to build suspense, you know, and not everything has to be like fast moving
What country?
move after
Watch.
move after move. Like I want to see.
Watch,
I want to see
watch
a
the
different.
watch the double main event of Wrestle Kingdom. It's methodical. It takes its time. It's not nonstop. It's made to tell a story. Okada wrestles in his old style. Tana wrestles the style. Suji wrestles the style, and Takeshita, who impressed me, and he's finally won me over, wrestles the main
They
event. New
just go
Japan
speed it
style.
up, then they slow it down a little bit. They kind of conserve their stamina a little bit.
You have to when you do endurance fighting like that. When you do a main event New Japan, you have to wrestle at a Randy Orton style pace and explode when you have to, but then bring it back down.
You know, one of the best underrated moves in a wrestling match is a double clothesline where they hit each other. Because then you've built up two offenses moving, and then they both collide, and then they're both down, and then the ref slow counts, and it rebuilds back up, and somebody gets an advantage. That's my take, if that makes sense.
Watch the main event of Wrestle Kingdom.
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
gonna watch the whole thing.
What's up, Juggalo?
But yeah, Aaron Wolf, the world is screaming about him. He did great in his debut match. We got storytelling out the ass and future matches set up between both shows. We've got a bunch of new fresh matchups. We've got talent returning, new talent. It's a whole new world, and they're not going quiet.
Fast pacing, but also slow down. Watch Stardom as well. By the way, country.
That might deter him because they don't have a lot of English.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear Asian commentary respectfully. Listen, the only time that shit works is if it's.
Was that you, Mike?
Oh, one more thing, country. I praise the commentary team of Walker and Chris for Wrestle Kingdom and for New Year's Dash. You know how refreshing it is to hear sensible calls, factual information, title days, title runs, calling why. Oh, one of the shoulders was not all the way down. Oh, that was bad positioning. Look where the foot landed on the rope. Terrific, no nonsense calls on the mic.
That's good.
Yes, it's very good. I praise them both.
And we're happy about JCW bringing back Stranglemania.
Who's got the smoke detector going
I think
off?
it was like if Stardom actually had a more full time commentary, I would recommend them, country, because sometimes they have Walker Stewart on commentary for the English commentary for Stardom,
Mm-hmm.
and he was on the Dream Kingdom, which is their version of Wrestle Kingdom, man. I have to say, Saya Katanami, all the women killed it.
Yeah, we got a great women's match.
Yeah, Suri versus Saya Kamatami.
Yeah, that was damn good.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Tonight I came home and messed off and just played Madden, and because I've been working so hard at this new job, but since I got promoted.
I've been playing 26 NCAA country as James Madison.
I've been doing a UAB online franchise, the Blazers, baby. The Dragons.
UAB.
Yeah. Is that shocking?
No, that ain't shocking, man.
Well, country, now that you resubscribe like Mike did, you have about 13 days, maybe
Well,
14,
Just
to catch up on these two shows and see all the storylines, all the people that showed up. The 10 out of 10, anybody in the chat, tell me if I'm wrong, greatest retirement ceremony in history for Hiroshi Tanahashi.
That was
10,
a great time.
over an hour
Yeah.
long. The people would not leave. Amazing tribute, and the stars that showed up, and just amazing. It put Ric Flair, Cena, everybody's retirement to combine to shame.
really did.
I'll check it out. I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, I need something. You know,
Well,
I need to
New
get
Year's
wrestling.
Dash. New Year's Dash was a lot better show.
it was shorter, but I watched it again. I know Mike, you high on it. It's kind of even with Wrestle Kingdom for me, even though the main event was a 10 out of 10. The tag main event was awesome, but you got about 14 days, country, for a break from New Japan, you to watch these two shows, and then you got 2 nights in a row of the New Beginning tour, which is like their Raw or SmackDown shows. That's all going to build the story up to the New Beginning big show. That's all included in your subscription. So you're going to want to see, because they're all building story and matches. We're seeing who's going to be the next opponents. We already saw a lot of results from these two shows, but they're on fire right now. They're not playing, and they're going to be in Vegas. WrestleMania weekend, New Japan and Stardom are going to be doing Vegas.
They should come out here in Phoenix, man. We're only 4 hours away.
Yeah.
I know they're doing 2 shows in Chicago.
They are
so
also
I can't wait for
they
that.
are also doing New Jersey, Josh.
Yep.
Oh, New Jersey.
I
Oh,
forgot to
shit.
tell you that New Jersey is on the list for the like within a couple months.
I think AEW is coming in January, but I don't think I'm going to go. Be the first one I've missed. No, I just they come every January and February out here because the weather's nice. We don't have 5 feet of snow and cold air. You know.
True story.
I was at the GCW Deathmatch show this past weekend, so that was
My
good.
cousin watches AEW with his son, both shows religiously. They don't miss, but that's something he does with his son, you know, like so.
Well,
But
I mean,
you know, like I wanted to watch Saturday night, but it was college football, New Year's, or you know, like I just can't get away from it. The wrestling, there was a time when I would skip Monday Night Football for Raw.
We already know that, Juggalo.
Yes, more than likely I'll probably be going to that show. So
for the first night of the G1 Climax, you gonna go to that show, you bastard? I'm done. I'm done.
hey, you got a car?
I do.
You
I
got a
have
car?
money. I can buy a plane ticket.
Aren't you in North?
You got a car, and I got a spare
You're in
bedroom.
North Alabama, right, Mike?
South Alabama. I'm by the beach. I'm by the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, so you're okay. So there's no way he could drive to Chicago, Josh. That's like 14, 15 hours in the car.
I believe just to Tennessee is 14 hours, dude, from us.
No,
Not for me. I can get to
no.
Tennessee in 3.5 hours.
Damn.
Before.
Yeah, you just go straight up I-65 and you'll hit it. But
Yeah.
So we don't have that. We got to go around all kind of bullshit.
I could probably hit. I was in Chicago and during COVID, and it took me 2 days to get there because
Shit.
I stopped in a lot of places.
I got Josh to Arkansas like it was nothing.
My cousin made it to New York, and he drove almost nonstop. Well, he only slept one time.
Yeah, we did like about 100 miles. Dude,
Dude, I know how to get to the South, man. I love it down there. You guys live where I want to live. And I know you guys are probably like thinking I'm retarded for wanting to do that, but way better. Way slower pace of life than where I'm at.
Oh, yeah. And cheaper
Yeah.
gas.
Well, gas ain't even under $3 here yet.
Wow.
It is here.
But it's,
Yeah, we're $2, dude. We're $2.
well, we're about to get some free gas, so. But that's not the topic for this show.
No politics. No politics. No politics.
No.
But we do own Venezuela.
You what? Yeah,
we
that's
do
right.
own Venezuela.
Believe it or not, Venezuela is some of the dirtiest oil reserves on the planet, so that is not ready to go gas.
No.
It's
No,
actually
really.
filthy, but without getting into politics, laws were not broken on our side. Their dictator, who has been deposed, broke laws against the U.S. and he owed us shit. We never collected, so we went and
Pick
took
him
it back.
up.
Yeah,
And
but
re-
Let's have a discussion.
regardless of your political stance, you have to admit to go down there, not lose a life, take that man out of his own house in his
no equipment
pajamas,
either. Didn't
and
didn't
get.
lose a piece of equipment neither.
I mean, that is some stealthy like ninja shit. You know,
It was
like I don't.
planned.
It's like not. Who's there? You're coming with us. Okay.
Did you watch the video, country? It's not. It looks like hellfire. Like there's just missiles just destroying fucking and like 25 choppers in all together but yeah, it's hey,
I will say too, it was kind of nice to see America kind of check you. You know, like don't forget who we are. You know,
it had to be done.
it had
It had
like it was like in the aggressiveness, like not aggressiveness, but just like people keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you and think that you're a pushover, and then you finally slap them in the face and do
right.
something like that. Like, and the economic downfall, like Canadian markets tanked, Chinese markets tanked. America said we're taking all the best oil in the world and we're going to sell it. Like that'd be like me going in Josh's house and saying, "Josh, I'm selling all your comic books."
Oh fuck you!
Oh, fuck you, man.
But it had to be done because what it does is that's why every third world country was like, how dare you and don't you dare do this to us. It's like, yeah, you're rattling on because y'all know y'all got no defense against what we just did.
Now we need a Venezuelan wrestler to come out in New Japan, all right, and he's got to have a thick mustache. Like he's got to look like Maduro. Who can do this in the CMLL? Oh, I got it. No, Alberto Del Rio. He is Mexican. You got to have somebody that doesn't wear a mask to come out there and antagonize and be the whipping post. Because
That's gonna happen, dude. Dude, it's gotta happen.
I mean, we had Sergeant Slaughter turn heel. You know,
It did not in WrestleMania 7.
Yeah, General Adnan.
He had death threats, dude.
God,
Oh,
he was so heat. God, you want to talk about someone who had heat?
Dude.
Man,
They had to change the venue because he had so much heat and go to. Well, they actually did it because they weren't selling. The sale for that WrestleMania was not good because no one really wanted to see that main event. So he got heat, but they could not fill the arena. They used the excuse of the death threats to move to a smaller venue to hold it because they could not sell out that place with that main event.
I know I look like a nerd, don't I, country?
What's that?
I know I look like a nerd, don't I, with this belt?
Yeah, man, you'd look a mid card for sure.
Oh,
Hey, this is a little heavyweight.
I could do heel stuff too, brother.
well, in that case, we're not gonna spoil it for you and talk about that at all. We're gonna let you watch the show. But anyway,
Yeah. Is that a new belt though? Jokes aside.
what?
Is that a new belt?
Well, actually.
That is the version. That is the V4, the nicest modern day looking title in pro wrestling. They're on 5, but that is the 4th World Heavyweight Championship, IWGP World Championship. That's the AJ Styles. That's the fucking Okada, Tanahashi, AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Jay White. That's all their belt.
Osprey. No, Osprey had 5. Osprey had 5.
Yeah, he had 5, but he is now officially officially a heavyweight champion, including Shingo.
Will Ospreay?
Yeah.
Yep, including Shingo and even Zack Sabre Jr.
Yep. ZSJ is considered a world champion.
And Ibushi, and Evil, and Sonata.
Yep.
And Takeshita.
Yep.
So, all right. So, we're also talking about WWE and ticket prices. I wanted to go on this, and I was thinking about going to the Elimination Chamber because it's going to be held in Chicago at the United Center. Second time WWE's held an event there.
Wow, I bet it's going to be expensive though, especially United.
It is.
Yeah, I looked up the prices last night, and damn near almost $200 for nosebleed.
That's the TKO marge. That's what it is. It's the TKO margins. And by the way,
I will
for
not,
those of you that don't
because
know,
you're talking.
I'm sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're talking like almost damn near $200 for a ticket and the nosebleed. Then you're thinking, hey, I get something to drink, then something to eat there. That's another $50. Then you talk about t-shirts. That's another $60 right there for your whatever your favorite wrestler and whatever merchandise you want to buy. So it's like you're spending at least probably $500 just to go to an event, and that's just for one person.
The United Center, for those of you three that have never been there, it's a terrible wrestling venue, and the acoustics in that place suck. Like, that is a uniquely shaped building specific for basketball and hockey. It's not meant to host anything else. Like, I went and saw a concert
I
there.
don't know. I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree because I've been there for multiple WCW events back in the day.
Were you there for the first dance when CM Punk returned made his debut on Collision?
The day before they had I was waiting for payday. They had tickets available. When I got paid, all the tickets were sold out by the time that happened. So I missed that one, but I was there for the first and second Forbidden Doors.
But that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Country, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Are you? I don't want to get too much off subject, but while there's a sale going on right now, are you into much of the silver market in currency?
No.
You don't mess with that at all.
It's the what market?
Silver, like precious metals, like silver, gold coins, bars.
Nope. I just buy crypto.
And crypto's down right now compared to silver and gold. All right, I was off on you.
Personally, I think crypto's a scam, but that's me.
Well, I just left the live show and I bought a bunch of stuff, and everybody on there was like, "Man, my crypto portfolio looks like shit, but silver and gold it just keeps climbing and climbing with how we need." So I was going to tell you, he's selling some 1 ounce silver eagles for $88 a piece right now.
Nice.
They're expected silver to jump to $100 in a week or two. I mean, it was $50 a couple of months ago.
The only thing I could say about crypto is the only reason that I invested in it. I don't know if I knew you guys. Not this previous fall, but last year in August, a friend of mine back east, Josh knows him. His name's Eric. Well, he does work with this other guy, and the other guy has made an absurd amount of money. Absurd. He's got I can't even get into how much money this dude has, but I put a hand to hand and shook this man's hand and saw what he did. And what he does is he basically figured out how the markets work with this stuff, right? And he made his fortune on the previous bull run. And he's kind of, I have to be very mindful how I say this, but he's a savant about it. Okay, that's the word I'm going to use. I'm not going to use the autistic word, but I'm going to say savant. So he lives for it and is just all about it, and has I've seen this man's Ferrari, and he hired my friend Eric to work for him full time, and he bought my buddy, he pays the rent for him to have this penthouse in Chicago, a whole separate penthouse, a whole floor. So 2 years ago I went on their house, but anyway, so I've been listening to how he's invested. And I've seen how it works and how he fluctuates with it. So I was of the apprehension about crypto being a scam as well. And the ones that you get scammed on are the ones without true capital behind it.
Right.
Guys, I got breaking news. Jordan, I know this is off subject, but the Young Lions Cup's coming back.
We talked about that before you came on.
What is it?
the Young Lions Cup. They're bringing it back.
Yeah, they're going to send the winner on excursion early.
I think that's a good program. You know, like
That is college football right there. Young Lions is terrific.
They're even. I used to miss it when Minoru Suzuki used to beat and Lance Archer used to beat the living hell out of the Young Lions because it toughened them up.
And they got the first match on the pre-show at Wrestle Kingdom for New Year's Dash. You're going to see a couple of them you've never seen before. The crowd. Oh, that's another thing. Both shows, the crowd is into what's going on. The crowd is not dead. They're allowed for Japanese. And New Year's Dash, they were cheering on those Lions trying to stand against the veterans like you never heard. Like the future looks good. Right now, it's good.
I mean, Yoda Tsuji was a young lion. I got to watch him wrestle as a young lion.
Tanahashi was almost all
young
of the
lions. I mean, I had the privilege of watching the Knockout Brothers wrestle when they were young lions before they came back, before they went on their excursion. And they're one of the baddest tag teams on the planet right now.
He's gonna find out. They're in the main event.
Man, I wish Jay Briscoe's around. Just imagine the Knockout Brothers versus the Briscoes. That would be a hell of a tag team fucking slobber knocker right fucking there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else, Phil? I got to watch Takeshita and Tanahashi go at it in person.
I like that you stuck with the nickname I gave you with Spicy Phil. I'm glad you kept that.
Mike.
Spicy Phil, I love it, man.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, that's what he is, man. He is spicy. I mean, ask him.
Normally he's not. He's very mild mannered, but that one day he was just snapping off. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it ain't hard to make him go off. Just mention WWE.
Yeah,
God, they do a lot of stupid shit I don't like these days, man.
I used to bitch about WWE like Phil does. Nowadays, I just keep up with everybody because I want to know who's hired by what company, what's the behind the scenes, and who's going where.
Have you guys watched any of that JCW stuff? Is it worth a lick?
Yes.
It's worth a lick, or you've watched it?
I've watched 3 of the lunacies that have Vince Russo took over. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good with Matt Cardona as the champion. And was champion, yeah.
I can see why Vince Russo likes Paige Collette. What's her name? Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he would go with anything that sells and has a look, bro.
Oh yeah, Phil.
You touch me now, you know.
No, I touched Black Dahlia too.
Yeah, but you know what Josh did? You know what Josh didn't do? Get Tanahashi's signature when he had the chance.
I know that. I know. I should have done it when I had a chance.
That man passed on the legend, the icon.
I'm pretty sure that he's gonna do like a signing tour.
Do all these little conventions. Not if he stays in Japan as president and does not come to the U.S. for the shows, man.
I'll tell you another good belt I got, country. This is one of my other favorite belts. My favorite mid-card title.
You need to all right, so here's a little format for the show for y'all. Whenever Phil's about to go on a heel rant, he needs to pick one of those belts for the heel rant and then pick another belt for like a face rant.
I agree.
Yeah, let's put him to work and make him lift those 12 to 50-pound belts that stress him out.
I tell you what, I held a replica of, because I know that I held a replica of the IGD the heavyweight championship right there, man. And that thing was heavy.
You know what was a surprisingly heavy title when I held a perfect replica of? The ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. I could not believe how heavy that. A guy who did karaoke years and years ago.
Hey, Genghis, I still come and get it. Naito's got shit on me.
I took it and I put it over my shoulder, and I was like, damn, this. And I'm like, I laugh while I'm thinking to myself, Paul Heyman makes it look easy on WWE, but man, holding that thing up that thing is heavy. That's a workout.
Actually, the heaviest title so far, the heaviest title I held was a AAA Mega Champ.
Oh God, I bet that's heavy.
That thing is at least this.
Doesn't it have real gold though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that design.
That song
The
is
Aztec design, though, is very. I like how they're paying tribute to like Aztec and Mayan culture in the belt.
That's the point of the gold and the Aztec and all that. I bet that's a title you don't see people toss around all the time. It seems like you're not going to throw that title around without it getting damaged.
I'll tell you what replica belt I wouldn't mind getting, the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship, the one that Claudio has.
That's a dude. That's a dude. Man, I just can't get the hype.
Claudio?
He has
Not
the look
one
he has
time.
strength, man.
Listen to me. I've watched that dude so many times, and he's the most. His in-ring work stuff, I don't care for. His everything about that dude says change the channel. When he was part of the Bar, he was carried by Sheamus. When he's part of the Death Riders, he does nothing. His theme song sucks. Like, that dude can go away and nobody would care. The only people that like him are deep, hardcore, anti-hero, what's the thing I'm thinking here? He's like the champion of hipster wrestling fans. Like, people like him to say they like it. It's like an IPA beer. Like, it's really not good. It's still beer, but it's
you never saw that dude wrestle outside of WWE. But I know why you don't like him. I know why you don't like him, because he's
I've watched
zero.
him. No, hold on. I saw him at IWA. I mean, I've seen that guy all over the place, and he's a jag, just a guy. That's my fucking hot rant. Fuck that dude. Nobody's gonna care about him. He hasn't done nothing. He's done nothing, in my opinion.
Paul Heyman's number one choice, if he had his own wrestling promotion, his number one choice was Cesaro.
Well,
I mean, they had the opportunity. They had the opportunity to hype him up when Moxley won that Continental Championship. That right there should have been the heel turn for them to kick Moxley out and boost up
Claudio.
I was gonna call him Cesaro, but yeah, Claudio. That should have boosted him right there. They should have did that angle, and they didn't.
He's got
the
the
problem
to go with this one.
The problem with that is, and I know why Country really don't like him. He's 0% sports entertainer. He has no mic presence. He's not going to give you no talk. But that's why you don't. He could never carry the Death Riders as the leader or a heel.
But that's not WWE. That's just wrestling in general. If you can't get on the stick, ever.
Yeah, that's not pro wrestling. Not really, dude. There's a lot of talent that don't need a stick. But if you're gonna watch American wrestling, WWE and AEW is all about talking on the mic, and half of AEW isn't. But WWE is sports entertainment.
Yes, but you got to have a reason to tune in too. Like, I'll forgive I'm sure, like, I know, and he's probably better suited for what you're getting in Japan, in my opinion, because they don't cut a whole lot of promos. Like, I don't need the sports entertainment, but I don't see that guy. I've never watched a match and said, oh my God, this dude's killing it. I've always watched that dude wrestle, and I'm like, he's just going through the motions. Strong and can sell, but it's just, I've always been like,
I wanted him versus Brock at 31, and don't let him say a word or get face to face and let him throw on Brock like a rat. The people would have went wild. It would have been the most real match they'd have ever had, the closest thing to UFC, because he was strong enough to toss Brock around, but they went with Roman, and he was over. The WWE crowd was into Cesaro.
They had Cesaro section.
Yep.
But no, I mean, Claudio, in my opinion, you may not like him, but the Ricola bomb, the pop-up uppercut, the
swing, I love that fucking swing.
The swing,
yeah, that's the worst move. Like, what?
It's a classic wrestling move.
It's hot garbage.
I'd love to see you take a swing and then not be able to walk for 5 minutes.
It's a display of strength. But
it fucks with equilibrium.
I used to do that shit to my little brher. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, when there's a difference between 5 and 50 years old. Take one now.
It just, I'm no, not for me. I told you, I knew I was gonna get heat for it.
Then you wouldn't like what's her name? What's her name's Miyu Watanabe. Miyu Watanabe from Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. She's a strong little thing. She does that same move that Claudio does.
But the cool thing about Claudio's swing is when he's tagging with somebody, they do the drop kick.
Yeah.
Into the head. That is the most awesome.
Just like another thing that I could no sell is I don't even know the girl's name, but every time I've seen her, she does this move where she like flips you over and like basically dry humps your head, and Booker T goes crazy for it.
Oh, Stephanie Ventura.
Terrible move. It's a terrible move. Like, you're doing it because you got a fat ass, girl. That's it. Like, that's what you're.
She did
that's what
even before she was in WWE.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's
Devil's Kiss or something like that. It's called a Devil's Kiss or something.
Freaking a country with the hot takes on pro wrestling's most favorite wrestlers right now in ring.
Yeah.
This country on hot takes of pro wrestling is brought to you by Dubby.
That's right.
Jesus, man.
I don't
what
care.
What do you like? What do you like, country?
Oh, he loves X-Pac coming out and riding your face and Rikishi with the ass in the face.
I used to, you know who was one of the best? It was like when Benoit had those physical matches.
Oh.
You know, like stuff like that. I need wrestling to be a little more physical. I don't need it to be
New Japan.
Yeet. I don't need a yeet. I'll go yeet.
God. I can't say that either.
This man has not watched Shingo Takagi. This man has not watched Shingo Takagi in main events in his shows.
But like I yeeted all over myself, you know.
But no, I get you not liking the yeet shit. That's terrible.
Yeah, the yeet shit's dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid. But there is a guy in New Japan that you would love, country, called Alex Wolf.
Who is it?
Alex Wolf.
Aaron
Wolf. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron Wolf.
He's a legit Olympian. He's like the Kurt Angle of Japan. He just had his first match, and the Tokyo Dome went nuts for him, louder than anything short of the main event.
He's also the Japan version of Kurt Angle.
I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I'll have a full report.
He's a legit gold medal, and he's placed less, but he's a legit gold medal in judo.
You know, there are wrestlers I like that don't that like I like Clark Connors, and he's small. You know,
Connors is not small.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like 5'5".
No.
You got him confused with some. And 10-1, he's going to AEW to be with Thekla, so he's gonna be leaving.
And by the way, all this news about Jericho going, I know you were talking about it earlier, but who cares? Like, your time's over, man.
Obviously they cared because they got an extra 3,000 in ticket sales when they made the tease, and now the fans are pissed because they didn't get him. They were at 9,000 for that arena, and they wanted it because it was an anniversary show. They did the Jericho tease and gained 3,000 seats right after.
He ain't far off on Clark Connors' height, though, man.
Clark
Connors is 5'8".
Okay. That's small where I'm from. I've taken shits bigger than that.
Well, let's not show country Akira then.
No, but I said
Akira, and
but I like Clark Connors. That's what I was saying. Like, there's smaller wrestlers that I do like to watch, but
he has a personality.
Like, shit, I'm taller than Clark Connors.
Mm-hmm.
Country, you would love Drilla Mahoney. That dude
Maloney.
Maloney. Okay. Dude, you would like that dude's attitude and his build and his look. That dude looks like he is gonna rip your fucking heart out, and he means it.
He's part of one of my other favorite New Japan things, the War Dragons.
Dude, yeah, like even back in the day, like the Warlord, man, that dude just looked like he would kill you.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to spoil anything for your country, but a certain faction is gone now.
What's that?
Why are you giving him spoilers?
I didn't even hear what he said. So,
all right. Yeah. When I was a kid, I looked at the Warlord and said, "Trash." I was like, another garbage WWE guy that ain't gonna be able to move. Kind of like the Sultan.
You know what, though, man? The Warlord and the Barbarians still wrestle to this day.
Come on.
Barbarian was a little better. I mean, no one's gonna touch Ming out of that whole area of Haku. You know, no one's gonna fuck with
Why do you
Haku.
think
I
they?
thought we
Why
were
do
going
you
to
think they
review
named him
the New
King
Japan
Haku?
Dash, by the way.
What?
I thought we were going to review New Japan. I mean, the New Year's Dash. I meant.
We will eventually, but the show hasn't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking other stuff because country's on right now. When he
Okay.
goes, we could talk New Year's Dash because he hasn't
Oh, yeah,
seen
we don't
it.
want to spoil it for him, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm ruining your show.
No, you're not ruining the show.
No.
You're giving us extra time because I went over a bunch of news already. You're giving us extra show material. You're helping.
Yeah.
You'll definitely like New Year's Dash. It's a pretty good show, dude. It tells a lot
Yeah.
of good stories. Especially, like, they have, like, after that, go watch the behind-the-scene comments. They do a lot of promos and everything.
Oh yeah, we didn't warn country about that. You don't turn off a match when it's over because you never know what's gonna happen. Plus, at the end of the show, you don't turn off New Japan till the feed's over because you're gonna get the comments. You're gonna get the sports entertainment press stop. They're gonna talk right after the show. They're gonna show you the main event always goes live talking, but then they're gonna repeat. And if you wait a day, they dub it in English and you can hear everybody. But everyone who wrestled, wins or loses, gets a promo. Everybody. And it's only what you need to hear, not enough to bore you. It's what you want to hear from the wrestler. Especially
And
if you
they
watch
do have subtitles, so you don't have to worry about that country.
not live, they don't. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait 6 to 8 hours to get English subtitles for the Japanese speaking people. Live in the show, Chris could I don't know how long it's been since you watched New Japan. Chris can speak Japanese, so he translates live.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've watched any wrestling, really. Like I said, I tuned into
Right.
Raw just out of sheer boredom Monday night. There was no Monday Night Football, and I was ready to flip a table. So
When you like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Chris is gonna tell you live as the Japanese talk.
I just
won't
assume
imitate you.
that they're reeling off their favorite sushi. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I love sushi. That dragon roll where it's at.
They have gotten big. It started in the 90s with Japan and baseball, but they're getting very big on burgers now. They love a lot of American culture, but they have restaurants now that just do burgers. They're
They
getting
love
really
McDonald's. They love.
I don't mean a chain like that. They have that, but no, they have like they're starting to do like mom and pop style burger shops and stuff. They're getting over there.
Yeah, they actually have their own fast food like called Mossburger. They also, for some weird reason though, also Japan is really like KFC, especially during Christmas.
I always assume that Japan is like a real life Nintendo game. You know, you just hop on out there and just. Did you hear Dragon Roll? You're damn right you did. I love a Dragon Roll.
I don't know what to take, except certain restaurants, if you're gaijin, you're not allowed to eat in there. If you can't speak fluent Japanese, you're not allowed in because they're like, we're not going to deal with you.
Well,
like, they are racist.
I mean, good for them. That's their land. So
right. I agree with that. But I'm just like, if I wasn't with Kenny Omega going into some of these or sit-down restaurants, I wouldn't be allowed in. He's not only half the nationality, but he can speak the language perfect. It's like someone who knows part Japanese. No, you have to be fluent and be able to understand the menu, or they're not letting you in if you're white. You gotta be Japanese.
Did you ever see that Popeye cartoon when he goes
you also
in?
Know
you
also know that they banned. They also don't allow people with tattoos in their in bathhouses.
What?
I would never know that. How do you know that?
Because it's because of Yakuza. That's why they think tattoos are gang related. Because the Yakuza.
You have a better time going in an alley or pissing on a street, but if you blow your nose, you could get arrested for public indecency in Japan.
I've got
if
no.
You have a handkerchief. That's different.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with the handkerchief. If you blow your nose in public, that's considered rude. Versus if you have to piss in the street, you consider relieving yourself.
I'm taller than that whole country.
Yeah.
You're huge in Japan.
That's right.
You're quite
Josh
literally.
Can testify. Josh can testify to my height.
Are you taller than Takeshita?
I don't know how tall he is. I'm 6'1".
Yeah, country's got like a couple inches on me.
All right, so you're not. All right, so you would have to look up. You would have to look up at Oscar Lube, who's 6'7".
Maybe.
He's 6'7".
Yes.
In Japan, you need to cover up if you have tattoos. Not really. Like they frown. It's just okay. It's okay to have tattoos.
Kazuchika Okada is 6'4".
It's just frowned upon because of the Yakuza. That's why.
Yeah, but let's be real. Most Japanese people are the size of Mario before he gets the mushroom.
Fat and short? I don't know about fat.
No, but they're like, I don't know. I love the Japanese, though. I'm not going to make fun of them too much, but I am taller than that whole country mostly. Like, just, I respect their wrestling. I respect their culture, but I would never go there, I don't think.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a trip there one day. Do you know what country is most known for having the tallest human beings in the world?
I think it's the Dutch.
Netherlands.
Who is it?
Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm sure you said Dutch.
Yeah, well, I got to be specific. There's more than just the Netherlands and Dutch, you know? I mean, there's more.
German Dutch.
Yeah, there's more to Dutch than just that, you know?
Guess what my lineage is?
Oh, there you go. That's why you see. And one day, if you're ever down here, I'll introduce you to a woman that you have to look up to.
And look at this. I still got a full head of hair.
Yeah.
And I'm not
That
Mexican.
too.
Like, I don't
That
have
too.
that Latin full hair line that they have.
Mm.
Like, Josh had a mustache in first grade, probably.
What the hell? No, I did not.
That's because he was 15. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Hey,
You did that bear shit. You got it coming all week, pal.
Damn, dude. Yeah, did he send you the incest thing as well, dude? About
No, he don't got Facebook.
No, I don't Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't do.
I'm surprised.
I don't do TikTok. I do not fuck with TikTok.
Sometimes I send Mike because you know what? It's like sometimes it's like, man, that's funny as shit.
But you know what? I don't take it to heart. I don't take it to heart because when we win, I don't gloat. I'm happy, but I've never gloated. But this time, if we win, I'm gloating like a sumbitch.
I'll expect it.
Well, I'll just send a picture of Josh filing his nails like Caleb Williams.
Yep, our future LSU coach, his team, his most recent team is still in the playoffs, Final Four.
They're playing down here. I looked at tickets, $300.
That's reasonable.
No, I'm not going though. I'm not going because if Alabama would have somehow made the Fiesta, I'll go to that. But
yeah, I did watch an Alabama-Indiana game. I was like,
that was a whooping.
Damn.
I'm more happy that Ohio lost because their fans are such a pain in the ass.
I did have one wrestling question that I thought of actually when I was watching Raw for you guys. And who do you think is the most failed faction? Because I'll tell you who I think it is.
Oh, dude, that's easy.
I got one.
Who is it? Know it right now.
In WWE or in whole?
Just in general, like the worst that you can think of. Because I'll say who I think mine is. I'll go last and see if you guys got this thing in agreement.
Spirit Squad.
No, because they actually did their job and got over.
No, they did. They got packed up and moved back to NXT.
Dude, they got
wrestling. You mean
they played heels though. They were main eventing against DX and shit. They did their job.
Nah, they failed.
Go ahead, country.
I think the Nexus was the worst shit I ever seen.
No.
That's because Vince buried them all. They could.
That's because Cena changed his mind at the last minute and decided not to put them over. That's what killed the Nexus. But the night the Nexus took over, everybody was watching with their eyes open. When they destroyed the ring, everybody.
It's just like, Heath Slater's part of your group.
I can name you a way worse faction than
Oh,
that.
good God. Let me see. Failed.
Just a faction when you turn like.
I wasn't into Right to Censor.
But see,
They did their job.
Wait a minute.
They did their job.
I'm gonna back that up, right? Because if you look back, right, it was really hard to get booed in the Attitude Era, and they brought nuclear heat, preaching purity, and taking Val Venus and the Godfather, the two most sexual deviant wrestlers,
and a hot woman like Ivory.
and converting them to like this pseudo Mormon cultish. It's actually brilliant. And their theme song, you couldn't jam to their theme song because it was just a car alarm with a bass line.
I think that irritated more people than anything was the car alarm. Short of when Vicky Guerrero started the "Excuse Me."
ML3, that's another one that got on my nerves. Is like
Vicky Guerrero is every woman in East Chicago, Indiana. I'm telling you.
She's every woman in the fucking South too, especially with that hairstyle.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's accurate. That's
every woman where Josh lives is Vicky Guerrero.
We have women like that down here too, man.
You
But
keep
are they
them over
chunky
there, Phil.
Hispanics with attitudes? Because
I don't want them.
There's some spicy Latinas for Spicy Phil. I would pay money to see Phil date a girl from East Chicago. I would tune into that shit. That would be some great television.
Oh no, man, he gets ass whooped. I'm sorry.
He'll be getting chocolates every day for his birthday.
I don't know if you can handle the hood rats up here, man.
Oh my god, that'd be golden. I can see it now. She'll be like, fuck this. It'd be funny. He'd start cutting promos on her real quick. That'd be some...
And then he would get destroyed. Then he'd get destroyed.
Shock left for the field.
I am staying out of this.
But you see, every faction y'all have named so far to me had a purpose and did something. They're not the lowest to me. You said 3-man band, Josh?
3-man band, yeah.
Oh,
they were still funny. They still, they still had a purpose on the show.
They got their ass whooped every week.
It doesn't matter. You still laughed, and everybody still had all eyes on it. None of these teams are the bottom to me.
Then what is yours?
The one that truly did nothing and was mainly put together to get one guy over, and all it did was ruin 4 possible main event guys. League of Nations did nothing.
Oh, it's up there.
League of Nations did 4 top guys, all crushed to make Roman look good, but they never once did you cheer for them. As much as we hated Roman, you're like, I hope these guys are short, but never once were we like, yay. It was more like, huh? Nothing there. Nothing. The damn Dungeon of Doom did. The Dungeon of fucking Doom did more to get Hogan over than these guys did for Reigns.
It's not hot.
Yeah. Oh, it's not hot.
What am I doing here?
Actually, now that I think about it, the one faction that really failed, that actually did fail, was Raven's faction and
Bullshit.
WCW.
No.
No,
That
Ravens,
yes.
they were awesome.
Yes, because because the reason why it failed is because of all the NWO bullshit, and it just got pushed down.
Wait.
It went up for it was
Wait a minute. I have the perfect argument that makes sense to this. All right. What is the main purpose or 2 purposes of a faction? What do they do in the pro wrestling business?
They push the leader.
What?
Push the leader mostly. It's pushing the leader of it.
That's your opinion?
I think so. I think like every time that you see a faction, it's to push the leader and then make you get eyes on the rest of the faction to get them built. Like,
see, my two reasons would be 1, you put the younger guys with the established guys to get them over, and 2, you usually have a faction to go against an opposing force to sell your story. And the argument I have to Josh right here is 1 name only. Without the flock, Billy Kidman would have never become a solo single star.
DOA might be the worst faction ever.
That was kind of that was kind of pointless right there.
Yeah.
And the Spanish, you had them, you had the DOA. They tried to do real gang, and it was all to keep up with NWO. All it turned into was a big convoluted thing, and the Nation worked because you got, not only did you get over The Rock, you got over Mark Henry, and you got over
Farouk.
D'Lo Brown. Farouk was already over. WWE just never used him as a main eventer. Farouk's first ever African American heavyweight champion, WCW.
You should go back.
I'll tell you another guy that was highly underrated in WCW, Alex Wright.
Yeah,
Flair.
the
Flair even liked Alex. Flair even wanted him to move up.
If you go back, if you want to be entertained, here's some entertainment. Go back and watch 1997 Monday Night Raw and watch those promos that Farouk was given. That was some straight up shit that you would say today about oppression. Cannot believe that was on TV.
I hated that Berlin gimmick.
Well, they had to edit. They had to edit a lot of it because they were getting heat about it being a racially motivated. Because I watched. I don't know if y'all watched the. I think it was two Christmases ago. You had the big old WrestleCon in the UK, and a bunch of people gave great interviews. The people in the nation that mattered all sat in the ring and talked for about an hour, and it was great. And Farouk talked about how so they had to be edited down and that they were not motivated politically and racially and all of that they were getting heat. But it was him, Godfather, Mark Henry, and D'Lo together, and they did a great besides that, Farouk did with Bradshaw did a great funny one, just the two of them as APA.
Farouk looked like a black nationalist in that outfit though, like he had the look.
Well, that was Vince and them trying to they wanted to push that shit because every gang was based on. I mean, DOA was the Aryan Brotherhood, the skinheads, the white Aryan. Los Boricuas was the kind of like the Spanish Harlem gang, kind of like that's what they were based. Who the hell's talking? I can't even tell.
Phil.
Oh, he's not even looking at the camera and he's talking.
Those Latin Kings. They're talking about Latin Kings.
I find they were more East Harlem North than Latin Kings Southern the way they were dressed because they look like the real gang.
All the Puerto Ricans are in New York, so
yeah, they look more like the Puerto Rican gang than the Kings to me, and that comes especially if you know the Warriors. I mean, they look like the real gang that was next door to the Harlem Brothers. So yeah, it was all made like jailhouse style, street gang style, but none of that. And then they tried with Cornette to bring the old NWA in to compete against WWF. Bro, you weren't touching Bischoff with the NWO when it first came out. You wasn't fucking with it. You couldn't. You also
had let's see, you had Bob Holly and someone else as the new Midnight Express.
It was that NWA angle was terrible with Jeff Jarrett and all them.
Wasn't it Bob Holly and Bradshaw?
No, it was Bob Holly and Bart Gunn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they were the new Midnight Express, and also you had the only good thing about it was Dan Severn.
I was going to say that. I was going to say Severn was legit, but I didn't find it. He didn't translate well to the fake style. He could try to hurt people less, but and the problem Severn is never
shoot style.
Severn was never a screaming, hollering kind of guy. He talks like the most well-rounded, respectable gentleman on the planet. Then he get in the ring and just beat the hell out of you with no style.
I bet you Dan Severn would have killed it in ECW.
Well, I guess
Paul Heyman would have pushed him to the fucking. Heyman would have pushed him to the moon. He couldn't talk. Heyman would have. Anybody big like that, legit. Heyman said he wished he would have had a Goldberg. That's why Heyman said in modern day, if he had to build a new company, ECW, he said Cesaro would be his first guy.
Guys, I got breaking news. According to Walker Stewart, Bullet Club is not dead yet.
Oh, maybe that faction needs to go away.
Thanks for the spoilers, Phil.
Sorry.
Yeah. All I can tell you is, did you not watch Finley's behavior behind the camera? Did you not pay attention to that? The New Year's Dash promo and all that?
Oh yeah.
Finley and Gato were very much in the corner, and he talked last, but he's mad at he's going after what you call that runs United Empire. He's got enough of him. They're getting ready to clash. He's going at it with Cal Newman.
Cal Newman? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yet again, another story. I mean, Andrade's going to go at it with Gabe Kidd. I mean, we got a lot of good shit coming.
And Jake Lee's going after Yoda.
Yeah.
Suzuki.
Yeah, we got a lot. I mean, he came out of nowhere too. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised they're having another cage match going on like they did at the other.
Wait till the middle of the year and we'll see what happens, Phil. Wait till after.
I remember that first. I remember that New Japan has the most brutal cage matches ever. They put they put the Hell in a Cell to shame because literally in that ring, a guy's career ended in that match.
It's not as brutal as the cage is made very flimsy, but it's outside of the ring. You could climb it, it moves it as play. But the thing was that match was all weapons. The guys all climbed in. The blood was real. Every injury in that match, that was real shredding of the face and the skin and pounding on people and drilling in sharp objects. That shit was real.
They brought in forks too, like Abdul the Butcher style fucking forks.
Yeah, they had some weapons. They had some serious. Yeah, that match.
It was one of the most brutal things I've ever seen. It was like I feel like I was watching a rematch between Bruiser Brody and Abdul the Butcher in All Japan Pro fucking wrestling, man.
While they tearing up all the environment.
It was complete anarchy. Oh, hell was fucking breaking loose. It felt fucking real when I watched that shit, dude. It felt like murder each other.
Yeah, the one before that where they tore the whole ring apart in the match. There was no canvas left. Boards were removed.
It was some ECW shit, dude.
Yeah. My head is killing me. I'm going to throw up and then go crash.
Yep, I'm getting out of here too. I just had to come up here because Josh decided to do some dumb shit. So he's gonna hate. He's got a receipt coming on Saturday night.
Yeah, he does. I'm a Packers fan too, man.
I will be actually live streaming the game, and my reactions will be in real time. I think.
Hey, are we going to get our quarterback back, or is he still out for concussion protocol?
He'll be fine. He's ready to go.
Good. About fucking time.
The Bears are who we thought they were.
Trash.
So, all right, gentlemen, y'all take care. I'm going to watch that wrestling, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to watch Uninterrupted.
Please do, country. You'll love it, man.
Yeah, contrary to Jordan's belief, I don't just need sports entertainment. I like a good mix, and I'm very, very well-rounded when it comes to wrestling. I just don't like dumb moves and absolute. Cesaro would probably be better if he was built more like a machine, built up like a machine. Like, one of the best wrestling things I ever saw was Kurt Angle with his Olympic gold medal, like, invitational. If he did stuff like that, But there's something about the way he talks, and maybe it's because he's foreign. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it's just that guy always bores me to tears.
He would have got it. You know who country would have liked? Alex Coughlin. Built perfect, wrestled perfect, like a machine. Look at that. He was the cyborg. I mean,
that's why I like Brock Lesnar so much, because you can make that guy, he can legit kill you. And
also another guy who could kill you before he lost all the weight. It was none other than Walter.
Yeah, same thing with him. But Brock was just like booked right most of the time, because you got to be special to beat that dude. You know what I mean? You got to be. A lot of people don't like him because he no-showed and a lot of stuff, and I get it. But like, he still looks intimidating. He still looks like he'll kill you. Like he hasn't lost a beat. He's one of my absolute favorites ever. And I did like when he did come out there was trolling Eddie Guerrero with the whole mariachi band. This shit
was funny. That
was funny, I admit. I did like it when he came out with the Money in the Bank and boombox.
That I laughed. I actually almost bought a WWE T-shirt with the Brock Party. That day I laughed my ass off when that happened.
Brock Party.
I looked to see. I said they have to have a T-shirt. I almost bought me a T-shirt because I said this is the funniest they've been in 10 years.
Well, I'm gonna get
Mike. I think Mike's dying up there, so
y'all take care.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for jumping on, country.
Thanks, country.
Well, I guess we'll wait and see. We'll see what's going on with Mike, if we're going to go over New Year's Dash or not. But
I'll never forgive Tony Khan for firing. Fair enough.
Well, I don't think we. Man, that's a whole entire. I gave my opinion on that.
I gave my opinion on that too. I moved past it.
Yeah, it basically.
the main thing is
Tony. I'm gonna try to bring it up real quick and everything. Basically, Tony wanted Punk. He got Punk, but it was Kenny Omega and the Bucks that didn't want him from the start. I mean, and I told him since day one. You go back on Being the Elite on their YouTube channel. You go and see the reaction when he was making his debut. They were like, oh my God, look at this guy, blah blah blah. You know, it was like day one.
He was a talented wrestler, but he can't wrestle like that anymore, though.
no,
Chris.
he's shot. He doesn't have much more life. They're gonna have to use him so sparingly in WWE because
he's injury prone now. I hate to say it, but you know,
he's old. He's old.
Yeah, CM Punk now it's getting closer for him. You know, and it's like I hate to admit it. I want to see him go longer, but you know, I think that this is probably be maybe one of his closest to his final run. But other than that,
yeah,
I think after this, after
he like the Young Bucks, dude, because I don't know, man. They kind of got me back into tag team wrestling and everything. Especially it was him, then Kenny, all those guys, and Cody. They all got me back in the. They also got me into New Japan Pro Wrestling along with Nakamura.
And I'll admit that too. But
they fucked. I mean, it was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it was a clusterfuck.
I'm being neutral about this, you know, between Punk because you know, I'm tired. I'm over it. The bullshit between them, you know, it's starting. I moved past it because you know it's because right now I'm just living in the now. After that, I said my piece on it. You know, I moved forward because right now I'm happy about New Japan Pro Wrestling, what they're doing. Yeah. You know, and I hope WWE and AEW learn from this.
Yeah,
I hope a lot.
And I agree with that too. But yeah,
like how to do a fucking retirement ceremony.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. That's all true, and I mean, Punk should have dropped that belt Monday night to Braun Breaker, and they should have tried to usher in their new era. But no, they're still stuck in the past.
I think
that's the problem with.
You know what? I think
fucking nostalgia. Sorry,
I think that Punk is going to drop the belt if they put him in the Elimination Chamber. I think that Punk is going to drop the belt to Braun Breaker in the Elimination Chamber. I think
that would lead to a rematch, but they're not going to get it at Mania. I mean, what if Punk drops that title in Saudi at Royal Rumble? What if they're waiting to do that to get it off of him?
Ooh, that's actually real good. That's actually
why would you not go with your big anniversary Raw show? I mean, to me, it makes sense. If you're going to do a title change that means something, but the question is who, not Braun Breaker maybe, but who would Punk drop it to that could go into, or are they going to try to keep that title on Punk until Mania to have him drop it there? Are they going to try to push him that long to get one final run out of him? You know, what are they going to do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but the reason why they didn't do it because I don't think they're going to do 3 title changes in one show. You had the tag team, women's tag team titles changed. You had the women's intercontinental champion changed. So I know they weren't going for the triple threat on that one. So
yeah.
Once I saw that, I was like, yeah, Punk ain't dropping the title tonight. However,
there was one little thing though. Asuka was never in Stardom. She was always indie before doing Stardom. She more did like Shimmer and stuff. There's a reason behind that too, and it was the creator of Stardom. She had beef with this guy named Rossi Ogawa,
who runs Marigold now, former Stardom booker.
Yeah, and he got run out of Stardom because he kept trying to poach a lot of like wrestlers like Julia to WWE.
Yeah.
But right now Mike's about here to die. So I know we had a lot more to talk about.
Stardom wrestling.
We got
He's no longer with Stardom. He's with Marigold. Stop.
We got a sick producer right now. So
yeah, he's ill. I think I don't know if he woke up or not, but
we're gonna do New Year's Dash, but
I'm not feeling the greatest, gentlemen.
Yeah, well, we were going to talk about New Year's Dash. I don't know. You want to show? Oh, you got anything to show today, Josh?
I do, but I'll save it for next week because Mike's about to die.
All right.
I'll save it for another time.
Okay. Well, I guess we can end this right here. Mike's not feeling too good.
Fuck.
All right. You want to?
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I really, I don't know what the hell that was, dude. I vomited twice already. I don't feel the greatest.
All right, that's not a problem, man. Not a problem.
We'll just do this next week then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. Well, Monday we'll pick up on our conversation about New Year's Dash. I'll give everybody a chance to watch that. We already reviewed Wrestle Kingdom 20 last night. We talked about WWE using Jericho to sell more tickets, and then it was a lie because he wasn't there. We didn't really get too much into it, but The Rock supposedly was offered a big Saudi money deal to go fight over there. Will he take it? Probably. 3 talent from AEW are their contracts have expired. They are gone. That would be Mercedes.
Martinez.
I think the reason why WWE did this because they wanted to get some talk off New Japan Pro Wrestling because they were vibing because of Wrestle Kingdom this past weekend. They wanted something,
You mean WWE?
Yeah, WWE wanted to do that.
I thought you said WCW. Okay.
No, WWE. I meant WWE.
All right.
Because they saw how hot New Japan was with Wrestle Kingdom weekend, and
all of that good stuff.
They end up failing as usual. And no matter what they do, I just can't watch it anymore.
Right. Well, it's obvious that the New Japan train is firing on all cylinders. New talent, returning talent, storylines, titles. We're all excited for where we're going. There's a future there and plenty of stories told. WWE is pretty much ice cold right now until the Rumble. We'll see what they do. And AEW has nothing big planned or even a pay-per-view until March. So New Japan is in the lead right now. And with that, Josh, you want to do the outro?
All right. Gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
you're doing life wrong, brother.
And we're just not just food that you can eat. We're also
food for the ears, baby.
That's right. And I didn't get to show off much of the shit I bought this week, but always remember, what's mine is mine. What's yours is mine, too. You just don't know it yet.
All right, Mike. Hey, Mike, do you got a fun fact for